Start recording. Oh god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Go live!
Woo! Here we go.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Get wrecked, suckers.
And we're live! Oh my
Hi,
god!
people.
It is actually happening. Holy
fuck.
Oh my god. What just happened?
My bad. Continue.
Say when you're older.
Did you have the stream open? I love you, buddy. Alright. Excellent. Let's get down to business.
Complete the hunt.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I had to finish it.
No, it's all good.
Demonetized.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Love that. Okay. Hi everybody. We're gonna officially get started here on session 1 of the Vuria campaign that I tentatively call Veni, Vidi, Vuria. I came and I saw Vuria, which is the capital, which is right up here. We open, we are going to be starting our adventure in a very small town called Guacia, right here on the coast. Right off the coast here is an island that contains an imperial fort. And let's go over here. I'm going to give you a better view of Guacia itself. Is a village like this. Some background, just kind of gentle reminders for everybody. Tonight, and probably for a couple of days after because people love to get drunk, this is the 10th anniversary of Reunification Day, also and more properly known as the Day of Grace. 12 years ago, a rebel contingent tried to effectively take over the Empire. They were swiftly defeated by Imperial Vurian forces. It only took about 2 years to drive the last rebels away and out. This is, again, the 10th anniversary of the victory of the Empire over those rebels. And we are going to...
What's the alternate name of it?
So it's Reunification Day, also known as the Day of Grace. And the reason it's called the Day of Grace is because back then, 10 years ago, the Imperator made a speech which kind of went against what everyone was anticipating. Usually, if you're going to defy the Empire, you're probably going to get your head lopped off en masse. The Imperator actually bucked with tradition and granted clemency to almost every rebel soldier. A few leaders were publicly executed, but for the most part, rebels and rebel-sympathizing population centers were spared, though their populations were spread out all over the Empire in agricultural communes and the merchant marine. This Guacian town has always purported to be imperial. They took pride in being a supply post for the imperial outpost that was on the island. They are very proud. Tess is on tour in this town, and
Always.
specifically here to perform at the local, think of it as like cop bar, right? Tavern. She is already in place. We will get to you eventually, my dear.
All good.
We are
I'm in the middle
going
of a set. You can get back to me.
No worries. So, that tavern is there. It's that building right there. If you guys can all see my ping on the world and city map, that is the tavern. Okay. Let's see here.
Sorry, one more time. I just
No
switched
worries.
to
No,
the
you're fine.
map.
You're fine. You're fine. No worries.
I didn't know you
It is
Okay,
right.
big one. Perfect.
It is right there.
the big one. Nice.
Yeah, big building is big tavern. This.
Matt, I'm not able to see anything other than just the map. I can't see your pings.
So you don't see any of these red?
Are you on the town and city maps?
Oh wait, there you are. Oh no. Yeah. Now I see you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
so
switching back and forth.
Taverns right here where there is apparently just like a giant earthquake occurring. It's okay. Tess is bringing the house down so hard it's on the Richter scale.
Right.
This is a really powerful shatter spell, let me tell you.
Amazing.
Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and would anyone like to go first in terms of getting nose goes? Okay, all right, Butchie, you're up. Butchie is our lizard folk rogue. Just for those that are joining us, Butchie, where are you approaching Guacia from?
So I'm starting on the south side, just passing on through to the north side, going to Claston.
So main road up here from the south. Your goal is to make your way through town.
Correct.
Beautiful.
During my prologue, I found a purple box that I am trying to
wait.
Shh. Okay.
Hush. They need only know that you are passing through. That's fine. Okay. Butchie, you have been on the road for several days, and you are a little tired, but you think you can probably make it to Claston if you keep your pace going. As you approach Guacia from the south along that main thoroughfare, some things immediately strike you. Namely, the amount of foot traffic going to this tiny little town, and you have to kind of skirt the farmland fence line as carts of raucous villagers are just having a grand old time. As you approach the town itself, you can see that the roofs and a lot of the trees are adorned with imperial colors, a deep royal purple and a very ostentatious red, with a little bit of gold trim thrown in for good measure, because who doesn't love a little bit of gold? As you approach the main plaza, the circular opening here with a tree standing in the center, I am going to, there's a large crowd. Let's just say that. Your path is blocked, my friend.
Mm-hmm. So at
Proceed.
this point in time... Why is everybody here? Move!
Let's see here. Go ahead and roll persuasion at disadvantage, please, because it is quite loud.
5.
Great. On a 5.
Buddy.
Actually, wait, hang on. I'm going to roll for this, actually. It's going to be a good time. All right.
I also have -1 persuasion, so...
Oh, buddy!
4...
Oh, you jumped.
A group of 4... A group of 4 villagers turn in your direction, and they're like, "Did you? I'm sorry. Did you say something there, lizard guy?"
Why are you all standing in the pathway? Move!
It's reunification day. Come, celebrate with us. Come on. Even a scaly guy like you's gotta appreciate a nice cold drink of ale.
Okay, I respect that.
Is it on you?
Sure. You're the first lizard folk I think I've ever seen. Come on. Come to the tavern with me.
All right. Free drink. Let's go.
Excellent. You are promptly surrounded by this group of 4 inebriated villagers, and they start to push their way through the crowd towards the tavern. We're gonna put a stopper in your story for a minute. Talon, you're up. Where are you approaching from?
also approaching from the southeast road.
Okay,
I think is what Zlak Toe, right? Is that
Yes, Zlak.
okay? Zlak.
Excellent. We're gonna put you roughly 15 minutes behind our lizard boy, and it is at this point. So what you're not encountering as many people on the road because most of them have arrived in town. Now you're on the thoroughfare. Let's place you roughly here, and go take it away, my dude.
All right. I'm going to start things off with a perception check to see if the guards and such are out and about, if they're kind of concentrated just in the town.
Ooh. Idea.
Go for it.
Yeah. And would that be passive or, oh, wow. So I either, if we go by passive, that's 14, I forget how passive works, or I just rolled 19 on die plus 4.
No worries.
23.
So basically, you're to a large extent, you are able to make out any kind of guard presence. Probably, I'd say, kind of up to where the tavern kind of back wall is there. Anything kind of north of that, you're not really going to be able to know what's over there. But at least over here, you can see that there is a contingent of armored guards, like in proper uniform, kind of herding cats in the big center here, just trying to make sure people don't accidentally push themselves into someone's door and like into their home. But man, the look on their face, they are so distraught that they got duty today, because for an imperial outpost town, right, with a fort nearby, almost every soldier you see is not in proper dress and having a fucking great time. Half the people these guards are having to corral are their fellow soldiers.
Right.
As for active guards on the perimeter, no. Everyone's dealing with crowd control right now.
So Talon's shoulders relax a little bit and just kind of tries to stay kind of with clumps of people, kind of skirting the edge, and he's going to just go ahead and go into town looking for an inn to stay at.
Excellent. I don't think I mentioned, and I realize I should have, you would have been able to perceive this side path. I know it's a little hard to see.
Oh, okay.
You said you wanted to kind of skirt things, so can I extrapolate that this is the route you'd probably want to take?
Yes, unless he would be the only person taking that path.
Currently, you would be the only person on that path, yes.
He's going to continue with the other group or groups just straight into the center of town and kind of get his bearings.
Perfect. Sorry, dealing with a quick... What is going on? Sorry, dealing with a technical issue right now.
It's funny, we have kind of two extremes at the moment. Like, I jump in with just immediate rule, like, mechanics, and then we've got some really nice voice acting going on.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a storyteller.
Nice.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, not going to deal with it right now. For those watching, thank you for being here. I was just trying to quickly respond in chat. For whatever reason, I can't right now, so just know that I thank you guys. Okay, so we've got you still moving up the main road. Now, you are going to enter the crowd. There is kind of no way around it at this point. I need you to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Oh no.
That's what I'm good at. So that's a 9 on
You
die.
beefy boy? Got it. Stand in front of me.
Saving throw. All right, that's a 9 on die -1.
Perfect. Okay. No worries.
Hang on. What do you mean -1?
That's a specialty, all right? Don't judge him.
You are abruptly pushed backward and knocked prone by and I'm sorry, I don't know my mechanics too well yet, so yes, I know that I may not make checks or do things correctly, but I will try. You are knocked prone by a burly orcish soldier as he stumbles into you. He does not notice that he bumped you.
Excellent.
I'll put that out there.
Excellent. Talon kind of looks around real quick, see if anybody else noticed, took note, and just is going to kind of brush off his legs and stand up and keep going. He does not want to interact with these guys.
Okay, no worries. As you raise yourself to your feet, a armed guard did in fact witness it. Comes over to you and just kind of makes sure, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you. Tries
absolutely.
He's edging away as he's talking.
I hope you have a good reunification day. He just kind of says awkwardly as you're backing away from him. He's like, weird dude. It's fine. I'm gonna go back to my duties. You were backing away this way towards the tavern, and you are swept along with the crowd, which is filtering into this area. As you approach, you hear the soothing sounds of a great performer. Tess, why don't you go ahead and give us a performance check? Let's see how crazy you're riling.
This is my reveal. Yes.
Let's
please.
go.
These are the dice that Matt got me, so I swear to God, if they threw me over, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. That's a 16. I'm
All right. On a
yeah.
16. I mean, your sets. You're not halfway through yet. You're still warming up the crowd, but man, they're enjoying it. They're having a good time.
They're getting toasty. They're warming up. They're getting toasty.
So Talon, you can clearly hear the cheering, the whooping that is emanating from the tavern itself, and as you are swept along, you are grabbed. You are grabbed on the shoulder. As of now unseen entity is attempting to pull you into the tavern as everyone is just kind of rocking out to Tess's melody here.
Right. Talon flinches and kind of instinctually starts to reach into his coat and then kind of tries to look over his shoulder. Is it like
Yeah, it's like you're kind of still getting pushed around and someone comes and is like,
oh, by the collar. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. A little less he just tries to keep his footing, and as he's backing up and tries to see what the hell's going on behind him, kind of puts a hand on the hand.
Okay, excellent. As you put your hand on the hand that is grabbing you, it is ridiculously soft, and you can tell without even looking that it is an elven hand. The very soft, very well structured, with this strength that is abnormal to its shape. So you know already. Yeah, that's an elf trying to yank me in, and as you do so, she's like, "It's okay, It's okay. It's okay, love. It's okay. It's fine. Just get in here. Come on. I got a table for you right here. We'll make everyone fit. Just come on. Don't give a fuss.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. She yanks you in, and yes, it is the bar wench, the elven proprietor of this establishment, and just kind of fusses over you and shoves you into a table right next to the bar, kind of in the back corner. And she says, "Sorry, I didn't see you with anyone. It'll just be you and some randoms. Just go ahead and order a drink, and I'll be right with you." And she scurries off and is just trying to pull as many people as she can into the tavern. Next up, we have got Arctic. Where are you approaching from?
I am going to be coming in from the southeast as well.
Same road?
Yep.
Okay.
More so along the outer, I'm going to try to make my way to the coast as quick as I can.
Got it. So
because I know that I'm trying to set up the merchant lanes, so I want to get to the merchant hut as quick as I can.
Perfect. As you approach this fork in the road, it seems like you're going to instinctively take the path that is going to bring you more towards the coast. Is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so as you are passing through these little bits of trees here and you're starting to approach these houses, the music and the cheering becomes quite evident. And in front of you, you do see that there is a roadblock in place at about this position here.
Okay. Well, what's going on over here? I need to get to the merchant's hut. I walk up to a guard and try to figure out what's going on.
Excellent. I'm afraid commerce is suspended today. It is reunification day. I envy you. You have the opportunity to go see the show. I'm stuck here on this guard work. But yeah, I'm
why
sorry
don't you come with me?
Oh, you know, that is a kind offer, and normally I would, but if my sergeant saw me leave my post, I would be on the nearest merchant marine vessel, and you can count on that.
Fair enough. Okay. So how do I get over to the festival?
All right. Well, what you're going to want to do here is just do an about face, go up about 3 doors, and cut to your right.
Okay. I turn around with my little cart that I've got with me and start walking back towards the tavern.
So you have a cart with you?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. As you approach, this smaller building here is kind of a stable, kind of garage. Not a garage, but you can't. You know, it's
a stable house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a place for you to tie up your cart. The attendant holds out his hand expectantly.
Can I help you? Am I supposed to pay to leave it here?
Aye, that be true. What do you think? This is free?
No, I don't think it's free at all. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, what's going on is reunification day there. And
yeah,
you
so
gotta pay to put your cart up. You ain't making it through town, I can tell you that. But I'll give you a discount. If you pay me, I'll just make it 1 copper piece instead of 2.
1 copper piece? Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Let's add a 2nd copper piece just to make sure it's really safe.
Aye, man of commerce to see. Alright, yeah, you got it. I'll give you the best spot in the house.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. And you know what? I like the cut of your jib there, buddy. Why don't you go in through the back door? Tell him Jimmy sent you.
Tell him Jimmy? Alright, will do.
Right.
And I walk over to the tavern.
Beautiful. He's gonna point you towards the back door here. There is a service entrance with a little slat in the door.
Wonderful. I knock and wait for a response.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
That's a nat 20.
Damn.
With strength so unbecoming
So
of your
that's
diminutive frame,
22 total.
you bash on that door, and Tess, I need you to roll a Constitution or a what is it? Is it Constitution saving throw? No, it's
Yeah. Or concentration. Or,
concentration saving throw is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, which is Constitution.
Which is Constitution.
Thank God I made that a +2. Jesus Christ, what am I concentrating on?
You are concentrating on trying to keep your tune when someone just absolutely is demolishing the back door. Oh no!
That's fair. But
I didn't mean to break the back door.
Already, Matt?
Already, it's a very quick transition for me.
Sorry.
that's a 15.
Okay, you're able to keep your composure, but just barely. You're able to kind of surreptitiously make the beat work with the the knocking.
I just kind of.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang.
No.
I'm kind of cover it. I kind of cover it by shaking my tambourine really hard.
A human attendant opens the door and says, "Yes, can I help you?
good?
There is a performance going on."
I just meant to knock. I'm sorry. I knocked way too hard.
You could say that again.
Jimmy sent me over here from the stables. Said I could come in the back door.
Oh, Jimmy sent you? Great. Holds out his hand.
Oh.
Tossed him another copper piece.
I see you're quick. All right, get on in here. And he goes ahead and he brings you in, and just really unceremoniously says, "You sit there, right next to Butchie and Talon, who have been. I'm sorry, Butchie. I haven't done you yet. I apologize.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, you did. I was the first one.
Yeah, you were the first.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my brain stopped working for a second. I apologize.
No worries.
Okay. You're situated. We've got 3 at the table. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Hi. Do you mind if I tell you where you're entering from?
Sure.
Excellent. You have arrived on the ferry, and you are currently at the docks. And you are in the process of debarking the little ferry boat, and you are approaching a checkpoint on the shore.
Alrighty. Well, I am here to partay, so I'm gonna be heading directly towards the music, because I will assume that's where the partay is partaking.
Awesome. So you're clearly gonna follow the throng of soldiers here that are debarking that ferry and have already pre-gamed to hell and back. And they're approaching the gate. Now they are taken aside and given a thorough inspection, mostly out of spite by the guards who were given duty this day. However, there is one guard who does approach you and says, "You're not from the fort, are you?"
No. Why?
Just because whenever I see... I'm assuming you're wearing your armor?
I am.
Okay, you are wearing your armor. Okay, perfect. It says, the only military uniforms I see around here are from the fort. Where are you from?
Well, that's actually not your business.
Oh, shit.
I beg your pardon. It is my business, sir. I am guardsman of this post.
Well, you're not guardsman of me.
Roll an intimidation check, please.
All right. All right. That's a 19.
Yes.
Damn.
The way, just for your reference, guys, he got a 4. So just the
Out of the way, small man.
vitriol that exits your mouth when you say that line turns him to jelly, and he can't help it. He recoils, and he looks around like, "Where's my sergeant? Like, I need my sergeant," and he doesn't see him, and he's just like, Go, just get out of here. I don't have time for this," and just like finds the nearest like door he can go inspect very like intently. Like he's not having it. So the way is clear. The drunks are proceeding towards the tavern. What do you do?
Oh.
You still with us?
Oh no. There we go.
I am gonna find. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it just lagged, so everything kind of
everybody?
got condensed.
Are you? Sorry, everybody. I am gonna go ahead and find the what is left of the back door, and find my way
I
in.
didn't break it down that bad.
Well,
Have you asked her that?
I said otherwise.
Um,
I'm going to I'm going to let myself in order to avoid the crowd of drunks.
so you've approached the tavern. You're going to say, "There's no way I'm getting in through the front door there because everyone's just clamoring."
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that there's a back door to this place. Sure, okay, no worries. You're gonna go ahead and make your way around back there. The door is once again closed, though noticeably slightly off of its hinge.
Well, can I try the lock?
Would the lock still be
You
functional
go.
after I
Do you mean
bashed
like
it?
the handle?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I mean you like jiggle it and the whole door jiggles, but it doesn't open.
Okay. Well, given that the door is already somewhat compromised, I'm gonna see if I can just shoulder it. Just give it a little.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
This
Right?
is our
Roll to
house
hit.
one.
Smash the
Right.
door
The
in.
door.
Right, roll to hit. Yeah, you're trying to attack it. Roll to hit. This is
All right,
an
that's a
unarmed
12.
strike, so it's
that
what is that? Like a +1 or 2 for you, I think.
All right. +2. That's 14.
Yeah, that thing just crashes to the ground. And hang on.
Also, quick question, Robin. What is your character's name?
Dustin.
Dustin?
Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Jimmy didn't make it, guys.
Oh,
And, he did
Wait, how
not.
did Jimmy get behind the door?
He did not.
Jimmy's friend?
Well, Jimmy was coming to open the door, having heard it jiggle and shake, and when it was knocked down by a particularly aggressive paladin, he did not make his dexterity saving roll and is caught underneath that door, and is just
Oh,
like,
wait, Jimmy. Poor Jimmy.
roll
Let
a
him.
concentration saving throw, Tess.
How many goddamn rolls have I made this game already?
Not enough.
It's never enough.
Concentration saving throw, you said?
Yes, you need to roll to keep your concentration, please. I believe that's a Constitution
That's
saving throw. What?
That's an 8. I just saw a man die by way of a door. Okay?
The music comes to an abrupt halt as you hear the panicked cries of Jimmy saying, "It's got my leg! It's got my leg! Oh God, get it off! Oh God! Oh!" It is, given the general level of inebriation in the bar, it is taking the patrons a few minutes to understand what the fuck is happening. What the hap is fucking. And the bar wench rushes over and is going to make a attempt to pull Jimmy from underneath this door, is going to just heave-ho him into the back wall,
Hey,
where Jimmy just
hang on.
lets out a
How
large
dead
oof.
Wait, how dead is this man? Is he at 0?
Yeah, I was like, that's something that kills
This
him.
man is very low single digits from death saving throws.
I see that Jimmy's in
Okay, that's fine.
danger, and I'm like, no, my cart! I run over and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna just let you do that. Can you describe for us how?
Take him down to 0. I can save him.
Please describe to us how you.
I
Sorry,
jump
chat
up,
just said poor Jimmy.
I jump up. I go,
Yeah.
Jimmy, no! And I run over and scream, Cure Wounds! And just touch him with a second level Cure Wounds.
So it's both of your hands like you're using a defib.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy, no!
All right. How many points does that like? What is
13.
that? 13. Okay.
Heals him 13.
Jesus.
Jimmy's leg, which was bent at a very odd angle, audibly cracks back into place.
I hate it.
Jimmy, I have to protect you!
By this point, there is silence in the bar for about 2 beats. And then every cop is just like, yes! Seeing your opening, please roll a performance check there, Tess, with advantage.
Yep.
With advantage.
Who?
With advantage, please.
Oh, I'm glad. That first one was a nat 1, and then it got a lot better. That's gonna be a 25.
Fuck yeah! You're just, the crowd is right back in it as you pick up and I had something for this. Where is it? Nope.
I got a song.
Well, anyway, ambiance of the tavern resumes. I'm sorry, I did not have my appropriate music in place at that. Oh wait, hang on. I actually might be able to do this. Come on. I have one. I'm using it. I am currently using it.
Matt, if you want actual like songs for these performance checks, I have my little book and my tape.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill
Do it.
time. They say the tavern haunted by the ghost of sleeping past. What the fuck is the words? They lost their hearts on the 2nd floor and their souls in an empty glass. Every night they wandered, taking joy for one more thrill. Escaped inside a life that once was another run of the old mill. Okay.
Woo!
Got my scales jittering.
Hell yes!
What now?
In loving this.
Ooh.
Love that.
Anytime.
Woo!
Oh, go on. I'm just flipping to a page and doing whatever's in there.
Hell yes. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Jimmy is healed, profusely thanks Arctic, says, okay, the next, thinks about it for a second, round is on me.
Oh, yeah.
You can order whatever you want and anything for your table. He motions to where y'all are sitting because Robin or Dustin rather, what did you do when you knocked the door onto Jimmy?
I think I would have taken a moment to process what had happened, and then just kind of I would have been prepared to step in and cure wounds, but my good friend here has cut me to the chase, so I am just going to step back out of the way, and I express the fact that I feel bad now, because I really did not mean to do that.
So roll a persuasion check. You're talking to Jimmy, right? You're expressing condolences, like, hey, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Cool, great. Can you roll a persuasion check for me?
And just to generally anyone in the
Got
vicinity.
It. Understood.
That's a 9.
Jimmy
Just a general
is
apology.
not convinced of your apology, but he is gracious enough to offer the, well, it was kind of on its last legs anyway. Just take a seat over there, and he points at the table with everyone else.
Is he gracious enough or too drunk to know?
No. He's not drunk. He's like coming off of whatever adrenaline high occurs when you magically snap someone's leg back in place.
Okay, fair.
Let's get this man drunk.
Tess turns to the crowd. And one for my boy Jimmy. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Sweet.
Raise
Jimmy's
my glass, and I just go, to Jimmy!
Yeah, to Jimmy! By this point, everyone has been given a mug of ale. So if you wish to join in the toast, I know I'm going to.
Beautiful. Cheers. Get wrecked.
All right.
Wait, shit, I have a bottle of wine. Hang on.
Oh my god!
And she's off.
I need to start getting beer just for the session, apparently.
Dustin, you
Alright.
you pull up to the table with this ragtag bunch of looking guys.
Bunch of looking guys?
Bunch
Bunch of looking guys.
is this
Don't forget my eyes
thing
are doing
alcoholic?
this,
Like I don't know. Am I already
Bunch of looking guys.
hammered? No, I'm not.
The episode. Bunch of looking guys.
Right, bunch of looking guys. Fuck. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Apology. I think that drink exacerbated the cough. Didn't help it. Okay.
Goodness.
You plop down at the table. It is at this point, Tess, that you are at the midpoint of your session, your set. You are entitled to a 15-minute break.
Beautiful. I want to go be the man who saved Jimmy.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, he's right over there.
I walk up to him, the man who saved you, and say, "Hey, what you drinking?"
Just any old ale, whatever the strongest ale they got.
I'd like to look over at the bar wench. I'm sure I've been at this tavern before, yes? Or I've been...
I didn't hear a word you said.
Nothing? Damn.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was completely silent. I thought you were just miming it.
Yeah, I was like, am I supposed to be reading your lips right now?
Is it going through now?
Seems like it's going
Okay,
through.
great. I'd like to look over at the bar wench and be like, bring it. And hopefully maybe I've talked to her about having like a specific bottle of wine of some like good quality shit.
She's gonna kind of look back and be like, "Yeah, sure. Are you sure? I don't know what happened to my accent, but yeah, you sure? Okay, all right, we're doing it. Right, bro. No, that's right. It was more like this. Anyway, I'll get it there, guys. Don't worry about me. Okay. All right. She goes into a back room. Comes out with a gold labeled bottle. In fact, it is so cold and gold that it is misting around the bottom. And she puts it on the table and asks, "Are you gonna need more than 2 glasses there?"
Arctic looks over to Tess and goes, why not?
All right.
Sure.
Okay, it's your bottle. And she goes back and she fetches the remainder of the glasses to allow each of you to pour a drink of your own.
Tess is gonna grab the bottle and pour for everybody.
Excellent. How's everyone reacting to a strain?
What is this? Or not Tess,
It's
but
good.
what is this? I said I drank ale and you give me this wine. I'll trust you,
Good
but
stuff. Trust me. Just take a sip. It's better than that old swill they're just handing out.
okay. And I just chugged the entire cup in one go.
That's not how this works. That's not.
You're right. It is very good.
Oh my god.
Can I have some more?
You had yours.
I also gave you the name of it if you need
Is
if you
meant
need
to
it.
be drinking
Ooh.
cold, or can we warm it up?
You want warm wine?
I do not like to be cold, you see.
I don't. Could you clarify a little bit?
I am a lizard.
Right.
I do not produce much heat. I slow down way too much.
Okay, let's get you warm up. I cast produce flame. I have a little ball of fire in my hand,
Aww.
Okay.
and I just like
Fatality.
I just kind of hold it in front of him and see what he do.
Just hold the
Tess
wine
does-
closer to it and warm it up till it's a proper
Beautiful.
temperature for me to drink.
Just boiling wine.
As
God.
that's all going on,
really
I use a cantrip, dancing lights, to start like a disco party.
This is not great.
Both of my eyes just start following an individual
Oh, yes.
light, and they're just following around.
Alien
Oh,
eye.
yeah.
But by the way,
Lizard.
this is what Zlacto looks like. Like, not completely, but like this is a fun little.
Where do you have it?
Don't worry, I'm gonna post it here in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
You weird mother.
Yes, I am.
Oh God.
It's the human hand.
Not the eye.
At least the human eyeball. Yeah.
It's not a direct representation, but you get the understanding that this is a humanoid
It is now.
chameleon-looking guy.
That's what it is now.
That's kind of horrifying.
Yeah.
All right.
So with those lights, I'm just like, what is going on? Just staring at them all.
Yeah, what you guys notice, because I'm not going to make you roll for it, what you notice is that Zlacto's skin is there are like little after images as each light goes out. So like if there was a red light, suddenly a little patch of his skin where it was near is red for a second and then fades. You're seeing the chameleon effect take place. What's the term? What's the biological term for that? There is
it's the pigments in the skin that just change.
Yeah.
Metaphors.
Yeah, it's a chromatophore.
Yeah,
thing.
chromatophores, correct, yeah.
You're seeing his chromatophores at work. Thank you. Science rules!
Science.
Bill! Sorry, guys. And yes, chat, to Jimmy. Sorry, it's taking me a while to respond. Alright, so we've got Zabral Winter Wine making its rounds. We've got one who's just boiling it, which takes a while because it is
So freaking cold.
It is slightly enchanted to stay cold. So it is fighting trying not to get hot. So it's this very fun little reaction going on in your cup.
Just waiting patiently.
Excellent. The bar wench comes over and says, "Hi, have you enjoyed the wine well enough?" Right?
It was fantastic.
Yes,
Very
thank
good.
you so
Great.
much.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But guys, I might to say that you're kind of bringing down the joint. Can you just pretend to like each other for a minute? My God. Let's have you look lively there. You, and she points at Talon like your sullen mug here is just not having it. Come on. Come on, tell us a little about yourself.
He just is doing exactly what I'm doing. Actually, kind of just can't figure out what he's gonna say. Just pretends to sip some of the wine. Do I need to roll for that?
No, you're
this
fine.
whole time he's been pretending to drink until he sees Tess actually drink from it.
Okay, got it.
But so
Can I perception that or
Yeah,
notice,
yeah.
see if I notice
can-
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
what is that, Matt? A sleight of hand on my side, or
Yes.
stealth?
Or deception.
What is that?
Deception, sleight of
God.
hand, you choose. Do your
Okay.
choice.
We'll do deception then. So that is a 9.
That's fun because I got a 19.
All right. Well, you very clearly see what he's doing. It's not the first time you've seen someone do this. This is pretty good bar etiquette as things go. You're from
No, but
Zabral.
I'm
You know
not-
that weird shit gets done if you don't protect your drink.
Okay, that's fair. I'm just seeing oh, this guy's super wary.
Yeah.
Seeing how he kind of does.
Exactly.
Okay.
But so has Tess taken a sip yet? In all this
Oh,
time, is
quite a
that-
several.
Oh, okay, cool. So he actually takes a sip to kind of give himself some time to think. Totally not Jonathan taking time to think. And
Just gently places her hand on his hand, hey, it's okay, we're all friends here. And casts guidance.
I assume on Talon or
On Talon, yeah. Just to be hey, no, you're in a kind of vibes of, hey, no, you're in a safe place. We're okay. I'm giving you a help. Not the help action, but something to be helpful, just to give you a vibe that, hey, I'm chill.
Talon
What?
kind of gives. Oh, go ahead.
How strong is the wine?
I'm about to make y'all roll a Constitution saving throw, but not until this RP's done.
All right. So Talon gives her a faint smile in gratitude, and then says, "Well, I like to make things," and he kind of fiddles with. He's got an interesting looking device on his arm. It's kind of like a how do I explain it? Matt, I'm trying to think of how to describe the thing without.
The thing.
One
Do you
sec.
want to sidebar with me real quick?
Yeah, one sec.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can just pull me out.
Yeah, I can pull you out.
Yeah, sorry guys. One sec.
Bye.
So yeah, you guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
Beautiful.
Okay. Hey.
Hello. So I realized that it would make sense for him to have the okay, so backing up real quick. Try not to take too long. So the artillery cannon, he actually can make it. He can use either woodcarver's tools or the other tools. But you and I were going to discuss whether he has it, and it can be either a hand thing or a summoned like pet entity, and it's just his choice whether it's one or the other.
Whether it's physically attached or whether it's not.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And as a physically attached thing, would it be? You know what? This is going to take too long. I think. Can I just say it's like a mechanical device on its own?
Yeah. What was the flavor? Because it's not a cannon. It's
Right, exactly. It's
You've
like
got a ballista. It's like a crossbow.
yeah. It's so in my head it was like okay, well, if it's on him, it'd be like a pistol crossbow, but
Okay.
Fuck.
It throws bolts, not arrows.
It throws like magic base. Like that's the
Okay.
part that I'm like.
No. So it's fine. If you're down, let's flavor it like it's a it uses we're not okay. How about this? It's very it's like a crossbow, but it's made out of like all out of metal. It's like enchanted metal that is under like what's making the metal bend is magic. So you're gonna get a lot more force out of that kind of thing than bending wood. Does that make sense?
Definitely makes sense. Yes.
Okay, so it kind of looks like a crossbow, but it's smaller, made out of metal, and the bolts look strange. Does that work?
That works for me. And it won't be loaded.
Okay, perfect.
So, I guess the main thing I'm going for is it looks more like a weird device than like, oh, that's a weapon, like a concealed
Got
weapon,
it.
basically. Like,
No worries. So it is metallic in origin with various cables and slots.
yeah,
Okay, does that work?
works for me.
All right.
Right.
Objectivity at this point, and I think it's just this wine is delicious.
I love
Mine is
perfect,
very
perfect entrance into this, and I'm just trying to get the chat back in the back in view. All right.
My name is Dustin
There we
Bladeson, and I have come from Zonic Island.
Oh,
you're wonderful.
Look at
I
you.
need to talk to you.
oh, we're networking. I'm so glad you could join us.
You're welcome.
So what
Hey, Matt,
brings you
did
to the
you put the link
mainland
to
then?
stream?
Whoa, sorry, what was that, Melissa?
I was just asking Matt for a link to the stream.
Sorry. Yep.
Oh,
On
Sorry.
No worries.
Stand by.
Well,
And then
I'm
Yes, the mainland.
here
Lovely.
I'm obviously here for the party. Are we all
Well then, welcome.
obvious?
Now
I don't
that's
know.
more like it.
You're in full gear, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, luck favors the prepared.
You know that's not wrong. My dad taught me that.
Just remember,
I'm
if you guys
rarely
are bringing up the stream, remember when you pull it up, you need to hit mute.
as I found out the hard way.
Grab the link to it. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry. Please continue.
Yes.
Who was asking about Talon's arm again? Sorry.
It was the tavern wench actually, which, or well, backing up, she just asked him to tell something about himself. He said he's into making tinkering with things. And then he just fiddles with this weird metal contraption on his arm, and then kind of spaces out slightly, and then just kind of shrinks in on himself. Like, I am the center of attention. I don't like this.
Missing someone here.
Can I do an investigation check on the metal contraption on his arm with one of my eyes?
Yes, 100. Oh, with one of your eyes? Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll with disadvantage because you're using one of two.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I
Is
do an
everybody
Arcana?
able to hear everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours
Oh, hang on,
kind of
yours
cuts out a
cuts
little
funny
bit, Rob.
now.
Well, yeah.
Oh, she's...
Can I do an Arcana check? On
Mine's cutting out, yeah.
On his robot bit.
Sorry, stand by. I just want to make
Robot
sure
bit.
we've got Robin back before we proceed.
Sounds good.
Test, Robin, you with us?
Robin.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes?
Okay,
There you are.
good.
Good.
Sorry, we just wanted to make sure that you were fully into
I'm
it. You
here.
had another...
I can't hear. Is Matt back? Because I can't hear anything.
Oh.
Oh,
Here,
you
I
can't
can't-
hear
I can't-
Matt. Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
I can't hear Matt, and I can't hear Talon.
Okay, so Talon and Matt are muted for
Oh,
Rob
okay.
right now.
Robin, you might just want to go out and come back in.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
classic
Okay,
back to your
yep,
reset.
perfect.
Perfect. There we go. I rolled a 13 for Arcana to try to vibe his little robot bit.
You can't really tell one way or the other what's kind of up with it magically.
But that it is magic?
Honestly, without like a better investigation roll, you can't say either way. It's kind of one of those can neither confirm nor deny.
Beautiful. That's fair.
And
That's very good
I
as
got
well.
a 19
On
plus
your
4.
investigation.
Yeah.
So Zlacto knows that there's a magical component to this, and can intuit that it's a versatile machine. Not necessarily if it's a weapon or if it's like a tool, but it's just, you know that you can tell it has multiple functions if it needed to.
Perfect.
Yeah. And Robin, are you back and able to hear me?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, good. Glad we got that sorted.
Yeah,
excellent.
sorry about that.
We've got half an hour. Perfect. Okay. We've rolled checks. Did I interrupt anything else that was going on?
Not really. We were just like,
Chatting
hey,
at the
what's your
table.
whole deal?
Beautiful. 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 Okay.
Everyone want? I'm going to interrupt real quickly, Matt.
Mhm, yeah.
Everyone, does anyone want to see a really cool trick?
I would love
Sure,
nothing
buddy.
more than
Yeah,
to see a trick
let's do
right
it.
now.
Alright.
That is all I
So-
want in this.
So
Trick, alright.
I'm going to use my wild companion feature and summon Rocco to the table.
What the hell's a Rocco? Elmo's gonna be so pissed.
Oh my god.
So Rocco is a Prion Cave Pit Viper.
Okay.
And in this shape, he is a Veni spirit because Rocco passed away. He's part of what happened in the before times.
Okay.
And
Now-
I thought about taking that on tour.
Zlacto might have something to say about this.
I have met one of you before with this little creature.
oh, you have?
Were you at the festival that when the tree fell?
Yes, I was. I
Great.
was. That was my first time having a lot of responsibility for my family in merchant sales.
Were you with a big oxen with a ton of hair?
Yes. That would be our. Oh my God! Hold on.
Deep Roth.
Deep Roth that we breed for transportation in their wool to make clothes.
I have been looking for you.
You've been looking for me? Why have you been looking for me?
As I pull out a purple box, or a box
Oh, boy.
adorned in purple.
You sent
Under the
me on
table,
a
I produce
quest.
flame.
Wait, what? What does Melissa do? What does Tess do?
Under the table, I produce a very small flame that I can bump up if I need to.
Oh my god! Alright.
Back when I was a small boy, I was tasked with finding this from some merchants. In return, I would get this Peter Viper. We had quite the connection. This is yours, correct?
Be your girlfriend? You have a connection?
Don't
Hold on,
judge.
bear with... Matt, can we do a sidebar?
Yeah, stand by. Now I want to keep... Here, how do I keep it so that the stream is listening to everyone else? That's the question.
Oh, that's a good question.
You probably can't because it
Probably
captures the
can't.
audio of the channel you're in.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let me give you a here. Mute yourself.
Well, now I don't think they're going to be able to hear anything because Matt's muted.
Oh, you think? Oh yeah, you're right.
I
Okay.
would imagine.
I don't know how to
I don't
do
think
this.
there's a
well.
way for your
I could
stream to
call you.
avoid hearing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna step outside and give him a call.
Alright.
Wonderful. So we're going to have chat at the table.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful. So I pull up my little produce flame. And I make it do little shapes, because why not? Have fun. A little bear. It's a little
Yeah,
eagle. It flies off.
I was about to say, I think with or without a perception check, I think Dustin would notice that little flame, just be like, what do you have there, little lady? And what are you
Just
planning to do with that?
handle things if need be.
That
Hopefully
seems
it
threatening.
doesn't come to that. That's for the rest of us. This lizard man's freaking me out.
And I'm just intently staring at the drawer with one eye and the box with my other eye.
I wave my hand in front of his eye by the box.
Nothing.
Nothing. That's almost more scary, honestly.
I love it.
Tess, what did you say you're doing with the flame again? This is Jonathan asking.
Oh, I'm just making it do little shapes, making it turn into like a little bear or like a little like eagle flying off kind of thing.
Gotcha. So Talon kind of just waves his hand, and the flame starts changing colors as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very fun.
There is a slight eye twitch when the colors change, but it still stays pretty present on the box.
Oh, you definitely, and Talon, you absolutely still have that guidance on you.
Oh, thank you. I actually forgot about that. I'm gonna write that down.
Okay.
Dustin has just observed all of this and just turns back to the bar wench like, can I get two more, please? I'm gonna need them.
Okay.
This is your box.
Yeah?
This
Okay.
belongs to you.
Box.
No, I don't think so. That might have been with one of my cousins and their family, but when we were at the Great Fair, none of my family interacted with any lizard folk. I'm sorry.
I had a deal to get the Pit Viper. If I cannot make this deal happen, such as you cannot get me entry to this person I seek, then I shall just have to return this and hope for the goodwill of the people I stole it from.
Well, I mean, if you were promised a cave pit viper, I can still get you those. I've bred them up in all different kinds of colors and different pattern ways. I mean, I've bred albinos, leucistics, everything. It's been my project for the last 12 years.
We're stuck at a table with
shall
a guy.
be friends.
We can be friends.
There. Quick timeout. Just gotta say, like, there is nothing better than just being commanded by a lizard folk that you are now their friend. Having played
Yeah.
one before, I'm just gonna put that out there. That is such a great thing to have happen to you. Be gracious. Amazing. Okay.
Your name, I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. Can you remind me of it?
Zlak.
The Lockto. So next time I get home, I can definitely 100% talk with the rest of the tribal elders and see which family made a deal with you to make sure they get their proper box, and I will get you the Pit Viper. At least one of them.
I will arrange for more.
Okay. How many are you looking to get?
Oh, it varies on the species.
Oh,
These
are
are
you trying?
ve-
Oh,
These are a very, very special species, only bred and raised by my family.
We shall find a deal sooner or later.
Okay. Well, anyways, meet Rocco. He's my best buddy from growing up. I had him all of 5 years, but he was my best friend. He used to crawl up on my head and sit on my head, and he crawls up my arm and sits on top of my head like he would do in the prologue, and just sits there, flicking his tongue back and forth.
I reach out and try to befriend Rocco. I don't know what I need to roll.
That would be
Animal handling?
animal
Yeah,
handling?
an animal
Or animal, yeah.
handling. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta. Alright. 12 plus 3, 15.
Nice.
Not bad.
So I guess it's well,
It's more
Arctic
so
is the spirit willing?
I'd say he's willing, since we're friends.
Willing enough.
Okay. I think on a 15, I think there's no obstacle to Zlacto's touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as he reaches over to Boop, I'm going to, through my link with Rocco, to have him slither down his arm towards his head.
Love it.
You said you wanted to be friends, so this is the best way to let Rocco be your friend.
All right. As the reptilian exchange is taking place, a larger than average half orc. That's a pretty big dude. Kind of drunkenly, kind of goes up and just kind of like fumbles against the bar, just like, and then turns as he gets on top of the bar and says, "A toast! A toast!" And the bar goes quiet. Says, "Shut up! Quiet! I got words. Say this is an auspicious day. We all know what day it is." Another voice from a little farther back in the tavern says, "Suspicious? What day is it?" And this drunken orc says, "A glorious day for all the proud members of the Vurian military. This is the day of grace. This is reunification day. The end of that rebel scum. And the dawn of a new empire. Huzzah!" And there's a loud round of applause and cheering from the other guardsmen and soldiers present. I wonder, Dustin, what your reaction to that is.
Dustin does not have any applause. I think he was initially a little startled by the sudden appearance of this half-orc, but once he determined that he wasn't a threat, I think he sat back down and he's just kind of watching over his drink.
Okay, perfect. Now, this table that you're at is a long table. You are at one end of it, the end right next to the bar, but it extends more towards the main entrance of the tavern. On that end of the table, you notice a man get up and make his way towards this large orc man. Well, not really towards him, towards the bar. Everyone roll a perception check, please.
Oh boy. That one.
Oh,
Nat 1.
I'm not involved.
Yep, you are
That
not.
one, not involved. I'm very focused on my wine.
Nat 20.
Excellent. Talon, nothing will escape you.
You don't even need that guidance on it, man. You're set.
13.
David.
Okay.
Yeah, 18 plus 5, so
It lasts like 5
Excellent.
23.
Okay. And Dustin?
I've got an 18.
All right. So let's see here. Yeah, enough of you rolled it that I'm going to say this, so just obviously Tess, you don't know.
I'm
right?
not involved.
You're not involved, and also Arctic, you're not involved.
Aww.
Oh, up to 1 minute. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
So-
1 minute. Okay.
What the rest of you notice was that kind of during the toast itself, there was a very sour look on this man's face, and you had noticed that his companion, an elf, one of his companions, but an elf, had kind of put their hand on his to kind of be like, hey, don't. And you hear him say, I just gotta have the feeling that I need a drink. As he approaches the bar. Now, he then says to the bar wench who is behind it, as Lund is kind of pontificating here. The guy's name is Lund.
Wait, the orc?
The orc. The half-orc. The half-orc's name is Lund. Who here speaks Elvish?
Me, but
do.
I'm not involved.
Me.
All right,
I
Talon.
speak Elvish and ogre.
Excellent. Arctic, you can hear this. Talon, you can hear this. Lacto, you don't understand what's happening. And neither does... No, Dustin, yes, you speak Elvish, right?
Yes.
Okay, so all of you can understand that he is, one, speaking Elvish, and two, that he is asking for one more glass of the local ale. That he is speaking directly to the elf, who just kind of nods and goes to the bar. By this point, though, Lund has noticed this newcomer to his personal space and focuses on him for a minute. And the hubbub's going to start to continue in the bar. And he says, You gonna drink to the Empire with me? There is no response. To wit, Lund says, 10 years ago, the Empire sent those rebel bastards running, pissing in their pants. Your coat kind of looks like a rebel coat. The man simply, without looking up as he's receiving his drink from the bar wench, who again, those with high enough with the higher perception stats can see a look of concern on her face. Just says again without looking up, You know, I found it in a bin. And he takes a drink. And Lund says, You didn't toast! You know, I'm thinking you might have been one of them rebels. The man looks at him. And I'm thinking you weren't burdened with an overabundance of schooling. So why don't we just ignore each other till we go away? And I'm sorry, Arctic, what'd you say?
Oh no, this is me. So I lead into the group at this moment, like after hearing him, like the ogre kind of get loud about the rebel coat and everything. I'm like, we might need to move.
With that, because I wasn't focusing with that heads up, I'm like, oh, my next set must be coming up, and I'm gonna go back up to the stage and get ready to do a performance and enhance it with an ability that I have.
So, just to confirm, you are looking to get up from the table, move to the stage, which is on the opposite side, but past the bar, past this guy.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to know. As you approach, Lund is he is not as dumb as he looks, and he knows what you are doing. And he is simply
I'm gonna go perform?
He is simply going to... He's not going to touch you, but he's going to put a hand in front of you, a very large hand, and he's just going to be like, You've got a lovely voice. Give me one moment. Give me one moment, and then I'll be done.
Can I try to duck under his hand and, like, zoom as fast as I can?
Yeah. Roll a, I don't know, acrobatics, I guess.
Beautiful. I have a +4.
Nice.
That's an 18.
Excellent. Yeah, you definitely dodge his hand, spin and twirl around a couple other patrons, and yeah, make your way to the stage. He does continue talking to this man, and simply says loud enough now for everyone else to hear, as it goes quieter again. The rebels were a bunch of inbred, cowardly pisspots. Should have been killed off one by one. The man says, say that to my face. And Lund says, you know, I said, you're a coward and a pisspot, and what are you gonna do about it? The man says, nothing. I just wanted you to face me so she could get behind you. It is at this point that you guys notice, without any of you noticing, even with your high perception checks, that the elf is now right behind Lund.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap.
So
as I notice that, I'm going to dismiss Rocco.
Okay.
Question: what does that entail when you dismiss Rocco? Like, does he like poof away, or
yeah?
Okay, got you.
He just poofs.
I was gonna help save him.
Talon's gonna
we're getting out of here, bud.
Talon's gonna pass a hand over the device, and now there's a bit of a golden glow to it, and that's
excellent.
That's it. Yeah.
Perfect. Tess. I would like to give you the opportunity to follow through on your previous action.
Beautiful. I have a thing that I can do called captivating performance.
Okay.
So I need to perform for at least 1 minute. So as I see this shit starting to go off, I want to get as many rounds of this in before I'm like, somebody's going to pop up. There's too many goddamn drunk people. Something bad's going to happen. And I would like to perform. Charge your performance with the power of the muses. If you perform for at least 1 minute, You can attempt to inspire wonder in your audience by singing, reciting a poem, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the performance, I can choose up to 3 people within 60 feet of me. This place is not insanely huge. They're within 60 feet, right?
Yes, correct.
Great! And I can charm them.
Okay, I wanted to confirm it is after the 60-second mark that your spell takes effect. Is that correct?
Well, a feature, essentially, yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to preempt this and get as much of that in before the fight breaks out.
100%. What is the saving throw on that spell?
It is a wisdom saving throw, and my DC is 13.
Okay. Stand by.
And if they don't pass, they don't know that I was trying to charm them.
Right.
When it ends, they find out that you charmed them.
No.
Okay.
Not for this one. For this one?
I just want to say I don't think a full minute has passed. It's close, but I don't think those 5 lines of dialogue constitute a minute.
Fair enough.
However, by the time the rest of this happens, it might.
Yeah, that's why.
No worries. In a sneak attack, the elf bashes a bottle over Lund's skull, and he just out of a cartoon, he just stands there and takes it. Though it is taking him a couple of seconds to kind of register what just happened. The human looks around the stunned Lund and addresses the elf. And if I remember correctly, can everyone list all of the languages they know real quick?
Ogre.
I know Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Ogre.
Common
hang
and
on. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Okay, that should be good. What?
So, well, I guess I'll go next. So obviously Common and Elvish.
Okay.
Dustin just speaks Common and Elvish.
None of you understand what he just said to that elf.
Uh-oh. That's less than ideal.
The third companion, a Goliath, is now standing behind Lund with a shit-eating grin on his face. And the inevitable happens. As Lund was struck, 7 other guardsmen have regained their senses enough to start to stand, ready to come to Lund's aid. It is at this point that a minute has elapsed. So, Tess, you have...
Yep.
This is the scene upon which you are looking. There are 7 guards about to rush Lund, the human, and the elf and the Goliath. What do you want to do?
I want to try to direct that effect at Lund, the Goliath, and the man the 2 main instigators and the Goliath.
So the elf is okay.
The elf is the one who hit Lund. So just confirm.
Do the elf and then the 2 instigators.
Got it. So you're targeting Lund, you're targeting the human, and you're targeting the elf.
But not the Goliath.
But not the Goliath.
Yeah, leave him out of it. I was
Okay.
like, these are the 3 main parts. He showed up after.
Perfect. Okay. It is
That's
a wisdom saving roll.
for all of them. Yep.
It's wisdom. Wisdom. Okay.
Wisdom save. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
That's okay if it doesn't work.
Lund got a nat 20.
Of course it was fucking Lund.
Holy
Crap.
He passes, but he also doesn't know.
He's so drunk that he doesn't pay
That I was
attention.
trying to pull
Yeah,
that.
he is so not paying attention to you. There is just this inherent mental block. Okay. And then the human
Uh-huh.
who what was your DC?
13.
Yeah, not even close. And then like he is not affected at all.
Okay.
And the elf. Yeah, I'm sorry. My dice just decided to show up. So unfortunately...
Cutting words.
What?
I'm gonna cutting words that. It's
Okay.
one of my invocations.
Yeah, what is it?
Because I reflavored my invocations. Essentially, I can expend one of my bardic inspiration dice and subtract that from the target's roll.
Excellent. Please do that.
And I have a d6. Please subtract 4.
Great. Still beats it.
Damn.
Handedly.
That was a good try.
It is a very valiant attempt on Tess's behalf, but sadly, it is ineffective. However, it doesn't really matter. Because the first thing Lund does is grab the human by the scruff of their neck and throw them out the back door. The 7 guardsmen rush the Goliath, who is unfazed. The elf leaps across the bar through the door to use a help action to get the human on their feet. There is if this were combat, I'm just not rolling for initiative. I had this combat is just happening. However, there is a space for an action here if anyone would like to take one.
I just try to slide into the background and hide amongst the people.
Okay,
That's basically what Talon's doing also, yeah. Just get the fuck out.
Alright.
I use my last wild shape and wild shape into a rat.
Wild shape into
Nice.
a rat. Okay, got it.
It also counts as a bonus action.
Understood. Dustin, what do you do?
Technical difficulties.
We gotta get her some better Wi-Fi.
We'll make it work. I'll give it another minute. Okay. Do. Okay, it's fine.
I would imagine that thing counted as my action.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine.
As the fight spills out into the backyard of this tavern, you guys stay put at the table, it seems, and that's fine. You hear the voices grow distant because that party, that trio, is running. You do not see in which direction they leave. The next thing you know, you hear cries and shouts and bells, and a half-drunk guardsman stumbles back into the tavern and says, "Right! Reunification Day is canceled! The fort is on fire!"
Oh, fuck.
And that is where we will end. Thank you so much for everyone who turned in. Again, I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond in chat. I will figure that out. To my players, thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to continue this story with y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream here, guys.